Good morning, guys. This is Rusty 78609. It is Thursday, October the 13th at 10:17 a.m. Central Standard Time. Isn't that interesting? This will be another one of my viral videos. I'll be getting 6 views on this one. This highway, I don't know what the number of this road is. It goes into Kingsland, Texas, though. I go on it a lot. I think it's like 2342, something like that. But anyway, we'll see what happens this morning. Yesterday, for those of you that watched those videos, me picking up a man and his dog. The man had dementia and was lost. It was interesting. And maybe today I'll be able to go to the grocery store and not much will happen. But anyway, another surprising thing, I've got my organic green tea and some dark chocolate. They're not almonds, they are cashews. And they're pretty good. And I have to tell you though, folks, even though I do allow myself that luxury, I don't eat many. I eat about 8 of them a day. It is very important to try to keep your health. I'm telling you, I become more aware of it every day. The old man with dementia got my attention. He was 82 years old, 15 miles from home in a golf cart, and had no clue where he was. Woo! And apparently that is after age 65, a lot of people develop dementia. So stay active, eat good, sleep good, keep your mind active as you can. That way you'll enjoy the years while you're here. You just want to be healthy as long as you're here. And there's ways to do it. You just have to make the right choices. I just got back from my 3-mile walk about 30 minutes ago. I do it every morning. It takes about a full hour, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. If it's raining or cold, I go to Lowe's, Hardware, or Walmart, but I do it every day. And some days I'll walk, of course every day I walk a little more than that if the weather's nice, because I'll take another short walk or 2 after lunch. And anyway, it's just something to do. I'm retired, I got plenty of time. Why not? Why not stay healthy? I got plenty of time. But I am going into Kingsland, Texas. This is up Junction Highway 1431, straight ahead. If you take a left, you can actually follow that little 2-lane highway all the way to Austin, Texas. But we're going to take a ride up here and go to Kingsland, Texas. I know there's a lot of you out there that take medications for a variety of things. Fortunately, I don't take any. I don't even take aspirin. I take beer every day. I take beer every day starting about 4 p.m. and I'll allow myself 3 beers a day. Unless I really get rolling, I may go 4. And I used to do a whole lot more than that. But it's a ritual. Then I'll have a small glass of wine while I read a book. Life ain't bad. This is the Colorado River we're crossing right here. The Colorado River comes from that way, the right, and from the left comes the Llano River, and they converge here in Kingsland, Texas to form Lake LBJ, a popular recreation area in central Texas, USA. You know, I'm such a poet and don't know it. Oh, it's 65 degrees too, I forgot to tell you that. 65 top down degrees. A little overcast. I like days like this for traveling because the sun's not glaring in your eyes for your whole trip. Makes it pretty nice. As far as taking a trip, I may. It's on my mind. It is on my mind. One of my kin folks was hospitalized here a day or so ago with some health problems. Lightning starting to strike a little closer to home. What is that place I passed? I was looking for the Century 21 in Kingsland. I guess I passed it. I have a reason to go to the Century 21, but I know where it is. I will go to Century 21 on Saturday morning, because Friday I have to do a tasting event at Marble Falls for a Chardonnay, a white wine that you need to chill. And then the following Saturday on the 22nd, I got another one, but I don't know what that one's for. Anyway, gasoline right here in Kingsland, Texas today is $1.99 a gallon for unleaded regular. In Marble Falls, it's 10 cents a gallon cheaper. And since I'm just out and about this, I'm just taking a drive to have something to do this morning. I really don't even need to go to the grocery store. I checked and I really don't need anything. Now, how in the hell am I going to put a title on this one? I guess we'll just call it Riding Around in Central Texas. This area we're in right here is called Knob Hill. It didn't take long for people to rename it Snob Hill. And I don't know anyone here, so I can't tell you whether there's any snobs in here or not. Knob Hill duplexes. Nice area of Kingsland, not bad. Up on a little hill. Maybe that's why they call it Knob Hill. Huh? You know, they're coming out with a whole lot of electric cars here next year and the year after. So it looks like the prediction that we would be driving mostly electric cars by the year 2025 is going to prove to be reasonably accurate. They predicted that over half the cars on the highway by the year 2025 would be 100% electric, including the trucks on the highway. What will that do to the oil supply? It probably won't do much, actually. Trucks use more fuel than all the cars on the highway combined. If you don't believe me, get on an interstate and see how many thousands of them there are. This place in front of me here, it's actually a little RV park, but they got houses for rent too. But it has been for sale for God knows how long. He wants $400,000 for it. It may be worth it. He's got about 7 or 8 houses in there. But it's been for sale for about 4 or 5 years. Kingsland, Texas. Let's see, October the 13th, 2016. The first time I came to Kingsland, Texas was probably 1986. I might have been through here before then, but don't remember it. And it wasn't about a few years later that I was staying up here quite a bit. It's a pretty area. Central Texas hill country is pretty nice. I had a viewer ask me how I got started, or made a comment wanting me to do a video about how I got started in doing videos and why I do them. But on my homepage there is the video that introduces the channel, and it just tells the whole story pretty much. It's kind of dated, but it's close. I watched it the other day. It's close. This all originated back about 4 years ago. I had a little Kodak camera, and it would take video. And I thought, well, I'll be damned. So I thought, well, I wonder if I could do a video and upload it to YouTube. I just wanted to see if I could do it. And so I did it. My first video was about where I live. I had a different RV there then, that little 19-footer I lived in. And I just introduced my property and how I lived and how much wealth I had and all that, all lies. And that was my first video. It took me forever to figure out how to get it uploaded, but I did. And it popped up on YouTube. Then I had to name the channel. I had no clue what to name it because I didn't even know you had to have a name, but I did. And the only one I could think of was the zip code of the mailbox I had in Buchanan Dam, Texas. So I named it Rusty 78609. Really creative, wasn't it? Well thought out. A committee decision. Committee of one. And then there was about a 3-year lag of doing nothing. None. Zero. And then at the latter part of 2016, I thought, well, hell, I'll see what we can do with a smartphone. So I did. And I found out it was pretty easy to do them, but I had no clue. If you ever watched any of them, you had to laugh out loud. They were just total, well, they still are, just total crap. But anyway, that's how it all got started. And now I do it just to entertain myself, mainly. And it gives me something to do. Like right now, it's 10:30 in the morning, roughly. And, otherwise I'd just be sitting at home, couch potatoing it. And that'll kill you faster than anything you can do. Doing nothing, sitting on your butt. You got to move around, take deep breaths, drink plenty of water. There's the community center on the left. Y'all probably saw it, but that's where they have the gun shows. That's where I got my shotgun. In fact, they got a gun show coming up again. Let's see when it is. This is the marquee on the right. You won't be able to see it. Gun show October the 22nd and 23rd, next week. How about that, folks? Am I going to go? Nope, don't need any. Don't need any more weapons. I buy them and then they just sit there and rust. That little pistol saved my butt in Lubbock, Texas, though I will say that, because when I pointed that 38 pistol at that guy that was trying to get in my car, he immediately changed his mind. And that's why I call that 38 police special pistol the mind changer. Because anytime I pointed it at somebody, they changed their mind immediately. Immediately. How many times have I had to point it at somebody? That's classified information. I don't think I'd want to publish that. Reason being is, if I ever got in trouble, somebody would go back through my videos like they did for Donald Trump and say, look, right here, he said he pointed at 1,000 people. The guy's a holy terror. Nope, I'm Mr. Nice Guy. I'm thinking about taking a trip. On the left, you can't see it, but there's a little bitty, what do you call them, like a U-Haul trailer that a guy converted into a little food stand. and he makes breakfast tacos. And believe it or not, in the past year, well, he's been there for about, oh God, he's probably been there for 8 years. But he's still got the same original little old box where he cooks. Makes breakfast tacos, which are like eggs, tortillas, beans, chorizo, which is Mexican sausage. That's it. Potatoes, eggs, beans, chorizo. That's it. But anyway, now he's got a little cover out front with about 4 tables there. He can seat 12, 15 people. And every morning between the hours of 7 and 10 a.m., you can't hardly find a parking place around there. All those construction hands getting food to take with them out on the jobs. And a lot of guys that are passing through know it's there and they pull in and get stuff. But that shows that if you have the desire, you can start a small business. He's only open. He's open from 7 to noon, 5 days a week. I think. He may be open 6 days a week. I think he may be open on Saturdays. He's not open on Sundays because I've gone by there. Well, look at this roadblock in front of me. That's old Bubba Three Teeth. That old meth ain't doing him any good now. He can't figure it all out. Here we go. Well, that's a woman. Woo! Boy, howdy, she looks like she's been rode hard and put up wet. But be that as it may, I'm pulling into HEB, my grocery store here in Kingsland. I'll end this video. I know y'all are excited. You're probably just on the edge of your seats, just gasping for breath at all these exciting things I've come up with. We have days like this, folks. We have these. You know, we had a day like yesterday, which is pretty exciting, at least for me it was. And then we go into what are called the doldrums. That's where the winds are calm and your old sailboat won't move. You know, it's funny. You ever notice when people walk out in front of you, they feel like if they don't look at you, that you won't hit them? And then the big thing in a grocery store is whenever a lady pushes, or a man either pushes a grocery basket right into you, all you got to do is just say, "Excuse me." That's it. "Excuse me, I killed you. Excuse me. I didn't mean to kill you." Here's my spot right here. I like this spot here because I can just pull in and then pull right back out. Anyway, folks, this is Rusty 78609, another exciting video here in Kingsland, Texas. A little overcast today. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy American made when you can. If you can't, make it yourself. If you can't make it yourself or buy it, maybe you don't need it. Y'all have a good day. I'm working on it. Adios.